And of course, there's a technical issue. Yay. Come on. Every single time. Well, there's that at least. Come on. Okay, perfect.
Alright.
Hello, Joe.
Earphones working?
Yep, I can hear you.
Wonderful.
I forgot how bad they made the menu icons in this one. Holy crap. So, what are you up to now, Joe?
Just doing some of my key quests in for you. Got a Emerald Congalala to kill next. It shouldn't take too long. Greatsword has this weird thing where it's you don't get focus until midway through high rank, so you have to sort of double down on power. So my set is literally attack up, excel, and gourmet. So basically, everything dies in like 8 fully charged hits, but those hits take longer to charge, so that's the trade-off.
Good to know. Okay, so also just to let everyone know what I'm currently doing, because the weights and everything changed
So
as
I've
well
literally
as...
just built myself as like a massive powerhouse that barely has to swing the sword.
Yep, so, okay, so just to let everyone know exactly what I'm
Seems
doing.
like the easiest way to play Greatsword until I can kill Stygian Zinogre and get access to focus.
Yep, makes sense. Okay, so besides the fact that the weights and everything changed, the really strong
Or regular
machine gun
Zinogre. I can't remember which one I need to trade for the Gaiacrus materials.
Okay, so really strong machine gun I was using prior, they changed the amount of ammo from 3,000 to 500, so it's basically worthless now. Only changed the weight of a bunch of parts.
play for you. Also, I'm in Discord, not on PSN.
Hey, we've received a request asking for assistance in tracking down an escaped criminal. Fugitive is a chronic corporate hacker. He has hijacked an armored car and locked himself in the botanical zone. Hacking the facility security system, and all security MTs are now under his control. The offensive capability of a single MT is no match for an AC, though they can be a nuisance when encountered in groups. Immediately destroy all MTs you come across. Building structural data has been
Where
prepared.
does Emerald Congalala start?
Your goal is to capture the fugitive. You have permission to take him out if necessary. This is one of the few times they actually do this where they give you the map data before you go. Which is actually quite nice.
System engaged.
Actually, hold on one second. I forgot to check something.
Come on, Congalala, over here.
Yes, okay. Okay, I know what I have to do now.
We are monitoring your status. We'll contact you if the need arises. As this is your first job, make sure you proceed with care. That is all.
So for anyone wondering why I didn't just go straight there, all the other doors are locked.
Cannot unlock gate. There must be a control device for the gate somewhere. Find it and destroy it.
That guy followed me down, so that saves some time. Also, sadly, this is the last game where the sword waves are going to be ridiculously overpowered and more damage than the actual sword. Good, this is making good progress.
Please stop tickling my ear.
I did nothing of the sort.
That's my hair. For whatever reason, when I wear these earphones, it starts tickling.
Oh no! A raven! I'm no match for one of them! Don't shoot me! I'm leaving now! What? Another one? Nineball? What's a top-ranked arena AC doing here?
I heard you've been looking for me. I don't care who you are. No one can defeat me.
He's the one you've been looking for, huh? I need to talk to you later. Return to base.
So the backstory of this game, which they for some reason never directly say, which I believe is quite stupid. Basically, your character is an orphan due to a tragedy that happened somewhere with a bunch of basically a city was very destroyed, a lot of people died, and your character believes that Nineball, or that guy, who is Usler One, the Mecha's Nineball, is the person who was behind the entire attack. So you want to kill him to avenge your family. There, man, here it goes. Now, there's a hidden part in here which I don't want, but I'm going to be getting it anyway. It's really, really stupid. Hello, Light.
System engaged.
Find the locking mechanism that controls
These locking mechanisms, there's two, one on each side of here.
Wait, Brazil's here?
Hello.
Hello, Light. Also, none of it now, Joe. We're on the stream. We can talk about that later.
None of what now?
You know.
I have said nothing against terms of service.
No, I meant talking about the comment.
That's nothing to do with the comment.
I know, I was just saying don't mention it now. We can't hear you very well, Light. It sounds like you're shouting
Hello.
from the other end of a hallway.
What's going on here?
I've
Yeah, I don't know
advanced
why,
even.
though.
I've been advancing in 4U.
Oh, nice. Can you hear me now?
I really need to do online stuff because I'm now up to date with everything offline, even to the point where I've
The point
upgraded
in this
all
room, if
of
you
my
shoot any of
weapons as
these, it
far as
actually
they can
blows up and
possibly
then you
go
don't get anything.
in low rank,
Right.
and even got a couple of early high
Because the
rank
part's blown up.
weapons.
It's over here in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Right, just get you to higher end then. And up. You don't have a session up though.
Until the
Unfortunately, I
session up
won't be able.
and
Fortunately, I won't be able to play tonight because I close tonight and I have to open in the morning. So I
you've
won't
got
be
one of
able
those. Yeah, one of
Yeah.
those shifts.
to.
I know what you mean.
But tomorrow after work, I can actually play for a little bit.
The
But I do
production
have to
line has
go
been
to
stopped.
sleep early because
Destroy
I
all
open again.
remaining battle
But
units.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm off.
Well, sadly,
Nice.
Joe is mine tomorrow.
Mind in what way?
And
What
right.
do you mean?
Ooh, Johnny.
Are you two going to sleep at bed together?
He's
Yeah.
that would make 6.
No.
And that would also tip the scales to being more men than women. It's now currently exactly 50-50.
You want to keep it that way, huh?
Yeah, for now anyway.
Like I'm on the phone with him. I was in the thing.
Oh yeah, let's say I need extracts for the kit set, right? Make sure you text me what y'all need so I can make the quest.
Right. Joe, did you want to ask Shappy if you also wanted to join us on that game?
Do
I
you
already
want
sent
to
him a link,
join
but I
us
can't
on?
pause right now.
Do you want to join us on DD&D?
D&D, what?
Digital Digital Dungeons and Dragons.
Is that an app? Like is it?
And
How's it work?
it's a video game that came out on the PS4 today.
But it's also only $35 opposed to being $60.
What think so?
It's not many buckaroos.
It's like 30 okay, so I might be able to.
We won't be starting that till the weekend though, because we're doing the Nuzlocke Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going out I'm going out for a few drinks with James on Friday, so I'm not actually free until Saturday at the earliest.
What's the name of the game called again?
It's called
Dark
Dark
Alliance.
Alliance.
Achieved.
So for some reason, searching it on
Dark
PSN, it doesn't
Alliance.
come up under Dungeons and Dragons. Hold on, I can send you a link to a trailer.
Right. Go on to the go on to the One Bun Leaf feature, and it's I think like 4 or 5 to the right.
Oh, we talking about the standard edition or the deluxe edition?
I've bought
matter?
the standard edition. It doesn't really matter at this point because all the deluxe edition does is give you access to the DLCs as and when they come out.
I just sent you a trailer.
Yeah, I already seen the trailer for the game. I'll buy it on when I get paid on Thursday. Because I was tempted to play the game. I
Not if
wasn't
Joe,
sure
you know, Joe robs you first.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure we can do it with American money.
So we're gonna be
Everything's paid in pound sterling.
What's wrong with pound sterling? If you need a conversion rate, I'm pretty accurate.
I love how
Pound
they have a
sterling is
safety level for
basically
a difficulty rating. And the last one was like in the
70% of what it would
90s.
be in dollars, roughly. It's between, I think it's more on the lines of sort of
Approach the
74 to
target area once
75
the
these
meteor's
days.
impact is confirmed.
If you want a rough conversion rate.
It's here.
between pound sterling and American dollars.
System engaged.
Unidentified units approaching. Destroy them all.
So yeah, I bought the game once I get paid on Thursday, which is coming up rather soon.
My favorite thing about this game, about the first game,
Yes,
I
planes.
would have
tomorrow.
Well, not that tomorrow for me. Yet.
It's
So I got
tomorrow for
today,
me.
Wednesday. It's not my fault that you're in future.
Yeah, I can see the future. I can already see what Wednesday holds.
AC identification verified.
I mean, this guy for the
Regulon,
third game in a row.
Sub-arena.
Same freaking guy. Third game in
This
a row.
enemy AC's strength is its rapid fire capability. Stay out of its line of fire as much as possible.
So, it's gonna be you, Yasna, who else for a good game?
Well done. Your mission is complete. The
Yeah,
rest
his
is up
brother
to the
in the
recovery units to
is the
return
last
to
one.
base.
Target achieved.
When would you get the game anyway?
Maybe Keith will also get it. And maybe Light, who knows?
I doubt we can convince Keith.
Yeah.
Also,
There's
I'm saying it
no-
now, if you can't duplicate characters, the Archer is mine.
There's no great big vampire mommy to step on him, so I doubt he'll want it.
40 bucks is
I believe it's like a,
just too much.
is the game like action based? Like you can
It
actually
is
use
entirely
those
live action. It is not turn-based.
guys? Okay, good.
Okay, so the trailer that I sent you actually shows like in-game fighting.
All right. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys later. My break is about to end.
Bye.
Catch you later, Shaflar. Enjoy.
Take care, Kirby.
Where have you
That's
been
the
all day,
safety level's
Brazil?
56.
I've
It's
been
confusing.
waiting to play Monster Hunter, and you've just not been here.
Just woke up.
Just
Literally
woke
just
up.
woke up.
You cannot be allowed
Yeah.
to enter the tunnel. Destroy them all.
Disgusting human behavior. You should be up earlier than this. It's 1 in the morning.
System
It is
engaged.
2 in the morning, yeah.
Yes, give them my back. Thank you.
You really need to sort out that sleeping pattern.
Yeah, I'm trying though. I'm really trying, man.
Well, that's done.
I need to survive a whole day without sleeping to do this. Like, you need to stay from now to like
Planes.
now. You know what I
It's
mean?
planes. Ooh, that's sucker punch.
Honestly. I sleep all day and awake all night. I was joking about it last night, but it's actually coming true.
It is. It is coming.
These ones aren't nearly as
I'm
bad.
gonna try though. Today.
Target achieved.
Okay, so Joe, question: is it you who's currently viewing, or is it someone actually watching this?
Someone actually watching, I'm not in stream.
Amazing. Yeah, no clue why the hell they're watching this.
Either way, whoever you are, welcome to the stream. Enjoy.
Corporations extended an offer to sponsor you in the arena. The sponsor is ProgTech, one of the companies operating the arena. There is one condition though: you must defeat all ravens currently associated with the arena. Company wants to see what you're capable of. I've done some research, and it doesn't matter who you fight, but remember, they're all ravens just like you, that is all. And now for one of the most depressing parts of this game. The early part of the arena, and this was the wrong one, I believe. Being stupid. Oh right, I have to do a mission first to get that part open. Means I can do this one and get the extra part. Rumor has it that a group of enemies have infiltrated the cavern in the SE sector of the city. According to our information, the cavern is being used by a company to store important materials. We think the enemy forces that entered the cavern are after these materials. Targets a Raven AC hired as an escort. Ignore all other enemies, seek out and destroy the AC, then escape. For some reason, the difficulty rating for this one's like 50% easier than that last one.
System engaged.
Of course, knowing that there's a shortcut already, that's what I'm going to be doing here while getting the extra part. I forget what the part is, and probably don't want it, but I'm getting it. Oh right, it's the weird plasma thing that's really just like laser discs that are bad.
Enemy AC detected. It's Evil Kiss, a member of the sub-arena.
I'm gonna join the session.
And he planted himself, which means he's dead.
It's going to be a long fight. Keep an eye on your ammo.
Long fight. Already finished.
AC destruction verified. Evacuate immediately.
I completely missed my turn.
Target achieved.
Okay, so Joe, okay, so what are you guys going to hunt next on for you?
Yeah, I've got my Darmaran urgent. Which will be fun. Get to watch Ahmed flail around like a confused chicken. Because he doesn't know how the siege works yet.
Ah, yes. Yes, he doesn't know. Good day, I'm a representative from ProgTech, and I have had the privilege of observing your performance. We have taken note of your abilities and decided to sponsor your entry into the arena. We accepted a small gift.
Darmaran is a very technical siege. I like Darmaran a lot.
50,000 credits and an AC part, which is the left arm wave blade I'm not going to use.
Balancing the ballista, the gong, the Dragonator, and the cannons equally.
ProgTech is a company that has grown significantly during the recent years. This is largely due to their groundbreaking achievements in AC-related development. Brilliant scientist who serves as company's head of development is behind a number of their revolutionary parts. The part you received is probably one of these. It is nothing more than a convenient place for ProgTech to advertise, so take care and don't let them take advantage of you. Should your rating increase due to success in both missions and the sub-arena, you may call upon to the actual arena. That is all. Me quickly checking something because I forgot if I bought this, but I don't want to use this FCS anymore. This is for the last setup. Not gotten the one I want yet. So I'll just be keeping with what I have here. Now I technically have to fight all these. At least a bunch of them, I forget. You're the best at mid-range battles. He does not allow his opponents to get too close. Could use a bunch of these interesting maps. I'm going to be using the basic one. Unless I will move some around to keep it a bit interesting. Good game design. That boss right there. least they kind of picked up the BGMs a bit. I guess I'll do 3 of these, then do a mission. Just keep on going like that until the plot advances. Son of a high-ranking corporate executive, his weaponry is much more impressive than his skill. Good to know. Oh, let's see what the hell this is, because I don't know what this map is. Yep, never been here before. And he planted himself with a grenade launcher. Amazing. High quality. So, Joe, I forgot how amazingly high quality the early boss fights in this game were.
You tell.
Well, so far the 2 I fought was a tank that doesn't attempt to dodge, and then a lightweight thing that just plants itself and never moves. So his goal is to just kill you with damage before you kill it.
How
So
does
very
that
bad.
work out for it?
It also doesn't have high defense.
So you can just melt it.
Yes. Next new map, I guess. I'll try this map. I'm not gonna try that one that looks like a parking garage because I like not hitting my head against a roof. This is actually quite nice. Wish there was an online multiplayer for this. Ooh, he actually does decent damage. And then he used all of his energy. It's kind of okay burst. Well, that was the 3 there. Now to go save and do a mission. We have pinpointed the location of the base that terrorists have been using for their strikes against Isaac City. Your mission is to attack this base. Base's location is in an old castle in the northwest sector of Whiteland area. The castle, now a fortress,
Okay,
is
that's not
protected by
far
many
off.
gun emplacements.
Wonderful.
Gun emplacements surround the entire fortress and will attack if given a target. Do not let
Not
your
long
guard
until
down
I can
even for a
actually
moment.
start building focus into my set.
And all of a sudden, the mission level difficulty is 18. Really inconsistent.
We've arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
But you can tell from the first mission being 98, and it's a joke that the higher the safer.
System engaged.
You do have the safe spawns though. I believe this is the fortress you're defending from Phantasma, just for some reason they filled in the holes. Yo, is there one back here? You know there was not. I'll say these are very poorly aimed. I believe empty the boss. No, there's something else I have to kill. Or those guys came in afterwards. Yep, definitely came in afterwards. I wish the BGM for this place was louder.
The enemy has hired a Raven. AC identification verified. It's Stalker, a member of the sub-arena.
I can't possibly lose to a newcomer.
Oh my god, that voice.
This enemy wields
Reminds me of that guy, of that weird lizard from Super Paper Mario. Oh, it's dead.
Target achieved.
Whoop, there it is. See what we have next. Here's what I'm waiting for. Shelly is not defend the submarine. And I will be skipping that entirely if I can. Because that level is awful. Just completely awful. A physicist who says he survives by calculating missile trajectories and avoiding them. Let's see, new level. Sure, let's go to the parking garage. Why not? Gonna hate it, but let's go. And as I thought, there's just a ceiling. And this guy's just gonna keep bonking his head. But you actually have to move. Thinking the reason for this is for the controls for looking up and down are actually the triggers. Kind of stupid. Guess they did this in case someone really can't do it. Now you don't, I guess, have to do that for the boss fights. I believe that's a handgun. Oh, mail! They just get to skip that stupid submarine mission. These situations arise when we have requests that need your immediate attention. Please read the request information for more information. Press description. I was blocking here, so I don't have an option now. Let's pray it's not the submarine mission. Assist Marine Lab. Emergency situation account will be sending our mission requests directly. Project Marine Laboratory is under attack by an unknown MT. The attacker's objective is still unclear. Already sent in another Raven, but he was unable to complete the mission. The best he could do was stall the enemy's invasion of the facility. Important company official is housed within the facility. It is vital that he be rescued and brought to safety. This is our right as your sponsor. We are temporarily revoking your license to participate in the arena. This mission is now your top priority. I remember this one, and I remember that as long as you kill the boss as that guy's dying, the extra bonus cutscene of him being alive at the end is still there. But him living is entirely optional.
Destroy all enemy forces and rescue our ally from the facility.
Also, the
System
fact that this guy
engaged.
is trapped at all is a freaking joke. Well, look, it's dead. Well, look, it's dead. Oh, it's on this side. Good. Not sure. I think I just got stuck on the floor. And look, it's fine now.
Thanks. You arrived just in the nick of time. My ammo reserves just ran out.
How?
Who is that? I don't know about you, but I'm out of here.
Once again, not entirely sure what the hell that is. But it is a joke.
Target achieved.
Hello, my name is Ellen Cubis. I'm the head of the department at ProgTech, head of development at ProgTech. Thank you for your assistance the other day. I believe the attack was directed at a research group. This is a relatively common occurrence in our business, but there was one aspect about it that bothered me. Specifically, the MT that appeared from out of the water. It would be hard, given current technology, to build an amphibious MT. You have no group that has had success. Possible a technology lost during the Great Destruction has been rediscovered. I fear an unknown organization possessing advanced technologies may be involved. So if anyone doesn't know, touching water in this game, you automatically die. Like every Sonic the Hedgehog game. I explained earlier, I am your Raven Stuff contact and the one who will supply you with your orders. You will follow the orders you're given, do as I say. Even if you approach my sponsor, you are not to accept any missions without my approval. Don't let it happen again, that is all. So we took a mission around the group we are affiliated with, so we, yeah, so that she got angry. A few surviving members of a successful splintered terrorist group organization are making a last stand. They're attacking nearby facilities with a giant tank. To elimination of the terrorist-controlled tank, it is in the battleship class and was most likely built before the Great Destruction. Destroy all tank defenses and render it inoperable. This will be much different from fighting ACs or MTs. Be careful. Now, everything I've ever seen online, they say to fly up and destroy the main cannon first. As far as I see, that is the best way to get hit by every weapon at the same time. I just prefer the strategy of just
That is the
shooting
target.
everything as you reach
We are
it.
still unsure of its full potential. Exercise extreme caution.
System engaged. Target achieved.
So how is your whale going?
We started it yet.
What are you waiting on?
Ahmed.
Yeah.
I just hear him mumbling to himself.
You know what's going on, though.
I'm waiting for you to join the session.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I can get this $40.
No, I
Unfortunately,
guess
I really can't.
let's get 3 more fights done in the arena.
There's just no way.
Deal Goldie fights for the love of cold hard cash. The AC is gold plated and carries the emblem of a
Yeah,
hammer.
go ahead.
Guess we'll try the moon map. In theory, it should have different gravity, but it probably won't.
So I do need to upgrade the glaives. I need like gold mogul material, two tails, and
Apparently, this map is gigantic.
master bars.
Nice map, actually.
I mean,
Well, I should stop fooling around and kill them. But yeah, nice map.
One extra slot. Take that slot there. That's all the focus. And I've got 3,
Frogman.
6,
Designed his
10.
AC to resemble a frog, his attacks incorporate many leaping maneuvers.
And a 2 slot.
Nope, looks like
Got
we're doing the
me-
gun emplacement mission, which is like one of the first 5 in the first
Yeah,
one.
that's possible. Okay, right. That works out my high rank set, my end of high rank set for this character. I'm only going for 2 skills. I'm going for agitator and fast charge.
This is the thing about
I
jumping
don't
like
know
this in
what the
this game.
glyphs.
When he lands, he stuns himself. I mean, that can just shoot him.
I think it's just gonna be the normal stuff like a track, glyph, right?
Why you never just do high jumps like this.
Nothing else, huh?
I don't remember too much about high rank glaive. I didn't play much high rank glaive. I played dual blades, slams, gunlance, all that up until G rank. That's where I picked up glaive properly.
God, I'm doing horrible today.
It might change weapon. I
Just
don't see why
reset
not.
this.
Use material. Maybe I can go do blade or something.
Also, I now have my power charm and armor charm.
Yeah. What the hell is he doing?
Yeah. I bought my power storm. I just didn't have to. I have the money.
I don't think he was actually shooting.
Also, look, my cat's got new armor.
Oh, you unlocked this already? Dude, I didn't do anything in the village yet.
More, Mao.
Oh, that's
Fog
because you're
2,
sleeping too much.
also a member of AC Team Fog, his
Yeah.
hunting skills have been compared to those of an eagle. That map seems to break people.
I've been awake. I've been striking iron.
Yeah.
Let's see where this goes. Oh, someone else with his stupid jumping maneuver. Yes, stun yourself for me more.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done himself.
Why did you jump?
I'm mining.
Mine in what?
The
You missed
ore
it
off
up
of his
there.
back. Yeah, I'm mining the ore.
Series of Zuma materials. You receive information indicating that a giant colossal cannon built during the Great Destruction is in the process of being restored. Verify this information. If the reports you've received turn out to be true, destroy the cannon before restoration can be completed.
My cat yeeting himself off the edge.
Zuma Materials, whose emphasis is space development, has plans to launch a satellite. The cannon is apparently set to target the satellite. Restoration of the cannon is indeed underway. Explosive charges must be set and the cannon destroyed completely. If I remember correctly, the Sucker Punch missile spam on this level is awful.
We've arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
System engaged.
Energy transfer to the cannon has been detected. It looks like they'll be firing soon. Set all 4 bombs.
Bomb planted.
Not that the cat in this game actually get the cannon and shoot it.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
cats in
waiting.
this game are actually quite useful.
You know.
All bombs planted.
As I've always said, like these game's cats have like really good AI. So like the
Yeah.
simple cats. Obviously they're not on the same level as GU because GU it's an entire playstyle, but they're a close second.
Yeah. Also, the fucking thing blocked the fucking cannon. What the fuck? Don't shoot the cannon.
You're really strong, but this is where it ends.
AC identification verified as Tollkeeper, a member of the submarine. We can't pick you up while he's around. Destroy him within the
Oh, he was aiming for the gong,
Amazing, he
not the
stopped.
cannon.
And that is complete.
Looks like you made it.
No. You can't see this fan thingy?
So I was gonna hit for
See it,
5.
yeah, but he was aiming for the gong, not the cannon.
Doesn't matter. It blocked both.
That explosion.
Target achieved.
Holy crap, that explosion. Cool, let's do board spaceship. Change mission request has just been received and tells the investigation of a recently discovered derelict spaceship. It isn't known when the spaceship was built, but it was probably sometime before the Great Destruction. Many technologies were lost in the Great Destruction, so any materials or information found dating prior to this event are extremely valuable. Next, sent a research team to investigate the spaceship, but 3 days have gone by without any contact. Must be trouble aboard. Goal is to locate the research team. Remember, nothing is known about the spaceship, so exercise extreme caution. And if I remember, it drops
should
you
be
in front of a
blinded,
path
yeah?
which is the complete wrong way,
I should have been, but the animation cancels it.
and everything is
Yeah,
locked
that's
and full of
wrong.
enemies.
I think they've
believe-
got the second
System
variant of this
engaged.
fight.
Yes, I believe you actually just want to go up.
Looks like the ship came
Daddy?
to rest vertically. Watch your footing as you advance.
There's 2 different variants to the Darren Moran fight. One where he faces the ship and one where he swims alongside it. Which means we might be able to run up his nose and get the extra mining points on his head.
No.
He has different like AI and it's completely random which one you get. So sometimes
No.
you either get extra mining nodes or you get the ability to break both arms in phase 1.
I was a bit off from where I remembered things being.
It's quite clever really, it gives you more variance to the siege.
Yeah,
Does not move.
this is not bad siege.
We might want. And heavy artillery obviously works really well in this siege.
Yeah. It's a skill in the game?
Yeah, I think it's called Bomb Boost in this game. But it exists. Ooh, flammable boy.
I missed the chance.
And I've been knocked off. God damn it.
Does not move.
So what's up? You sound tired. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Nice one, I saw that.
The fuck was that?
You literally just ran off the edge, because why not?
No, I was walking on it and it became invisible. It became not reachable all of a sudden.
Wait for his arm to level out, and there we go. Yeah, we got the second variant lower on his head now. You can break this head pillar and get through to the extra mining parts.
Oh, what is this one? Well, I fucked that up.
Are you one of us?
What the fuck is that?
That's his blowhole.
Thanks for your help. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Seemed like I
Our
went too
enemies
far.
here are probably an investigation team from a corporate competitor. Let's leave, now.
Target
Yeah, my grave is
achieved.
very outdated now. The problem with the grave is that you cannot upgrade them.
Well, you've not done Shigaru yet. Shigaru is your next upgrade for that glaive.
Here's a request
Yeah,
from a
yeah, but I need
sponsor.
to
Please review
upgrade
the
like
mission
the bug
description
and shit.
carefully.
Make
It
it
appears that your
ready.
skills and
I
ratings may
need
have
good
increased. It's just a matter of time before
tails
you let it
and
into the arena.
something.
And
So
you're
what
back
does
in the
that
arena.
armor give you though?
Crit eye, I think,
We were
at this point.
investigating, but it
And not
appears
much else.
we need the wolf at ranked AC site
His
nearby.
armor's not important yet.
Location
It becomes
defense in the
really
vicinity of
good
Fort Garden.
in G rank.
Your command might recover stolen material. Request your residence with your arena sponsor in this priority mission. Your arena challenging rights have been temporarily suspended.
Awesome.
Your 4 theory operations then right to receive material. Okay.
Yeah, see? We got the second one where you get the extra mining nerds.
Yeah, I think I can see anyway. But
System
And yeah,
engaged.
we're probably better off using a ballista to
The
break
enemy's
that.
fighting capabilities are unknown. Be careful.
so what now?
Jump off, we're done. That's the melee portion done.
Can he break the ship?
He can break the ship, yeah. We're going to do our best to avoid that. But at least you've got to see both different variants of this fight now.
Yeah.
And they are noticeably different.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope they bring this style of siege back, like not this in particular, but like variants of it, and
Yeah.
variant sieges. You know, as opposed to being able to script it, you might need like 3 different scripts and for 3 different styles of the siege, and you have to change it on the fly. Is what I would like.
Yeah.
If they're gonna do sieges again, I think that would be the way to do it. Oh,
Yeah.
we got to the final showdown early. We didn't even need the Dragonator.
Nice.
Yeah, it auto transitions at the 15-minute mark, so if you get there before then, it means that you've done enough damage to push him on.
Yeah. Well, you and me can shoot at the same time? What the fuck
Yep.
is that? Like the same ballista?
Yeah, we can both use the ballista at the same time.
But how boring this map was. That's like
So
a
what, in high
single
rank I
trick
just gonna
spot.
ditch
That's
this
it.
silver Tigrex armor, like I swear,
No
like
ACs
iron
requested.
armor or whatever.
14th in the arena.
Oh, I popped him. This armor is, I'm still using the Tyrex pieces, but I've got 3 new pieces on now.
No, he has large
What
missiles.
is it?
And he's dead.
I'm using the Duramboros headpiece, and I've got Velocidrome legs and arms now.
High rank?
Yeah, high rank.
Where you got that
Where
question?
am I going now?
In the offline, I told you I've been progressing my story.
Like high rank offline now.
Yeah, I deliberately kept myself in the first rank of high rank offline. I
Retrieve
didn't
it.
progress any further because
Target
I've been there for
achieved.
the last like 4 hours, but I've just told myself I'm not going to progress any further than that until we've moved forward in the online.
Yeah.
So I've been waiting for you guys to get on so I can make progress.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Well, I only made this character to play with Ahmed. Otherwise, I'd
Hey, your
just be going
registration is
back to
complete and you're
using
hereby
CC.
certified as a tenant
Who
in the
is
arena. Usually potential candidate must wait until the candidate
ridiculously
leaves the arena,
strong.
but an opening was available
Yeah.
just in time for your registration. I'll show your efforts on the arena for the time being, but keep in mind that we still need your assistance in further missions. Here's a gift. And a sniper rifle that I don't want. Ian is an energy sniper rifle, by the way.
Look at him coming for a ship
Maybe I can
like
tab
that.
over now, was it? Yes.
No manners at
Description.
all.
This Raven has gained rank very quickly. People still
Ah,
want to
look.
see whether his
Love
power
Harbor's
channel.
right there.
An AC known for its head-on approach, the pilot enjoys surfing while not competing in the arena.
But I love how they celebrate Darren Moran's coming as a
Park.
festival. It's like, oh, the giant sand whale's coming back. Better start the party.
Yes, that's the hunt, yeah. This is the mentality of this person.
Good luck. It wasn't a topple, it was just a part break.
Sir. Amazing. That was great boss design. Bug collector. So Evan's a collector. Pilot says his name is Herpelf. I don't know why the hell they put that info there. Next arena type looks like a forest.
Come
Oh
on,
god,
Darren
this
Moran.
is
You're not
actually
even at the ship while you attack
really
it.
annoying to see. Wait, there's mines on the ground? Really? No, but what is this horseshit? That literally is covered in mines.
He didn't even get close.
Yeah.
Well, that was unexpected. I never used any map besides the general arena for the arena fights, and that was
I almost feel bad for the last monster than a rank.
very
Because
eye-opening.
why would you ever wear his armor? You know?
Because it looks cool.
Yeah, I know. I mean, in low rank, why would I gonna farm low rank like this guy? Like literally the fucking bone armor and then literally
Anyways, game
his
rank
neck
thing.
stress is
Oh,
gonna out
same
damage
thing.
like outperform.
Sherbet, member of the Fog AC
You know?
team,
It,
prefers weapons that are
it
very
has
rapid fire,
good
very aggressive.
defenses. Like, it's on par with some high rank armor with its defenses.
Yeah, really?
It's just, yeah, just skill wise, it's not amazing.
Yeah. Barely.
I got all my, I got all my calves.
Yeah, same here, like I said, barely.
Yeah, that's why we crouch carve, because if you don't, you miss the last one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, this is the factory map.
Ooh, Earth Dragon's Fire. Hell yeah.
What is it?
I got the Earth Dragon gem.
I'm a gym for this, bro.
Yeah, so if I find it, so if I need it for a weapon, then I can do it. Wonderful. Now we hit high rank. Get a new quest go.
It was dark and hard to see. The guy's neck is just kind of black, not a very good option. Get a new Nate. Thing, no.
So this game.
Spin Kid Bad Moon, this lightweight unit's pilot enjoys attacking from the air. Used to be a yo-yo chip. Wow, these descriptions are
Is it
just
good?
nonsense.
What?
The long sword.
Here you go, a genuine circular.
Oh, yeah, the longsword.
Should
Yeah,
be an easy
it's
fight.
quite decent.
Oh shit. I run.
Oh, I love how the quest skills have different personalities. It's great.
Yeah, they are.
Well, I tried.
Now, what do we have access to in the event quest, just for the fun of it? Really? I can do Kushala at HR4?
You can do fucking Vitala.
You can't, you need to be HR8.
Yeah.
The Devil May Cry Gravios.
Give you off. What do you mean Gravius? Who's Gravius?
No, there's a Gravios.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, that's
Gravios in the event quest that's Devil May Cry.
Who is that such a thing, Glamour?
Hopefully this should be the milestone. To
To
get
the
more.
line, yeah.
Faye, the Shadow Master, nicknamed the Shadow, this AC uses its blade effectively and is able to vanish from radar.
So what?
Okay, the only
You
other
come harvest
one I
food?
actually haven't done yet.
The fuck is Emperor Kongolala?
Pangalala, it's a green monkey.
What's the difference?
I hate this map.
It's a monkey.
No,
It's green.
there's the gypsies. What the fuck is this name?
It's a chicken that's... Yeah,
It's a
that's a
chicken
chicken
that's
that's
purple.
purple. Yeah.
Let's see the new map.
Go back into the 4-star quest and look at the last one in the list called Material Effect.
What does it do? I'm talking to the arena. This one man. Where's the material effect?
Oh, yeah, do you not have it? What's the last quest on your
I was like,
list?
what are the worst guys to fight here?
In what, like, HR3?
No, HR4, the very last quest on the last page.
You see my thing changed. Your steadily proved was ranked in the arena, but many still say he is lucky at best.
Material effect, yeah?
Yeah, do you see that little
Oh, I see
icon next to it?
Yeah.
This is a trading quest. You get more trade materials if you
In your
do
project
this.
emergency situation arisen,
Nice.
we have an urgent quest running a mission for you. Please read the
Obviously, we're
description
not
for more
doing this
info.
because this guy's the high rank now, so we just need one.
So I'm gonna want to do that at some point because I love to have my Waikun open.
Sure, we will do this obviously. Just getting high rank gear.
Then laboratory.
I'm in high rank gear.
The situation has arisen. Our laboratory at the center of the city is under attack by unknown forces. The invaders are divided into several small groups and
Yeah,
are
I do.
attacking
Well, I've
many
got 2
different
pieces of
groups.
high rank armor. I've got a
I
high rank
assume their
weapon.
target is Ellen
Yeah.
Case's lab. There may be some connection between these units and the ones that attacked the Marine lab, but we aren't sure. All 4 gates leading to the laboratory are located in Block
Let's
7.
get some
These
orange
key
here.
locations must be defended. They call it the
Let's
number
see
of the
what's in.
gates without telling you unless you get close. There's an, again, really high safety mission, and I'm not sure why. I'm thinking we're like halfway
System
through.
engaged.
Progressing the glaive is so slow. I think I'm gonna like
Enemy units
make your
detected
blade
near
or
Gate
like
3. Destroy them immediately.
fish and milk. Make your blades
Enemy
glow
units
so or
detected near
something.
Gate 3. Destroy them immediately.
What's the combination? I think it was this.
Enemy units detected near Gate 1. Destroy them immediately. Enemy units detected near Gate 1. Destroy them immediately. Enemy units detected near Gate 2. Destroy them immediately. Enemy units detected near Gate 2. Destroy them immediately. Enemy unit detected near Gate 4.
Oh, what is the note?
Destroy it immediately.
Where they normally are in the ancestral step.
You're too powerful. Modification is necessary.
Oh, that was an easy boss.
Look at these Gargwa.
Target achieved.
Yeah, everywhere. I just
Don't
did
you
ignore
love?
them.
Don't you
That
love them?
works.
Pretend we didn't see them.
Oh, sweet chickens.
Disgusting.
Any idea who the hell that was?
What?
Someone joined the channel named Mao Acid Train.
No idea.
Not a clue.
If you want, please let me just offer my humble thanks for your time and bravery. I've done some research on the Mysterious MT, but so far I have only come up empty-handed. There was a dead end, but the AC that appeared this time was 9 ball correct. I've decided to conduct more research along these lines. Understanding is that some bad blood exists between you and 9 ball. I will keep you informed if we learn anything new. You're warned not to accept any direct requests without my approval. I'm no longer acting as your contact. In fact, I'm cutting off all support to you. Good luck, you'll die soon enough.
I
And
might
that was
as well
our
try and
contact.
hire
The
a
Ravens
Palico while I'm
just
here.
off. We were doing missions without their approval again.
Look at Pokemon. What do you mean
mission
hire a
I'm
Palico?
looking for open yet? No, I
I go
probably
to the
missed it, and
Palico
that's
den
actually quite
and
upsetting.
hire a Palico.
You unlock this in the story, yeah?
Yeah,
Well
once you
balanced
hit
AC run
Chico
by 2
Sands.
brothers. The younger one is the pilot, and the older one is the mechanic.
Yeah.
Actually, tried and trusted arena that I'm used to.
I've been hiring a ton of Palicos, buffing my main boy.
And you hire just a random stray Palico, yeah? There's no particular thing you're looking for, right?
Yeah. I'm looking for particular types of Palico. Like I need another fighter.
Yeah, but I mean,
And I want
in the
them to
field, you can clearly know, yeah?
Yeah, they tell you what type they are is their first line of dialogue. So you can choose whether or not you hire them before you hire them, and you can see all their stats before you hire them as well on the end screen when you start hiring them.
Nice.
Ooh, fighter, excellent, perfect. Thank you.
Pascal. Yeah, Stacey's pilot is an
This
ex-jockey
fucking
and known
Jag.
for the rapid approaches he makes his target. That's the
I'm
Pascal
gonna hope
part.
that he's
Pretty
got
sure that's to do with
decent
science, but let's
skills,
go.
and then I'll take him along if he's good. I'd like another stamina palico because I want to see what stamina actually does. When they talk about it, they say it drains a monster's stamina and restores it to us. I'm not sure what they mean by
yeah.
that.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what they mean by that. So
Yeah.
it might be worth toying about with. Because if it's good, I might end up using it.
Yeah.
Carson and Albatross, so quick, dangerous AC, waste basically
I might forego
to
healing
expel
entirely
all
and
their
go for
ammo, then attacks.
a fighter and a stamina setup.
Yeah.
Why is he so far up?
Have my palico be really aggressive.
I want to see how this is gonna work.
Because like in all future titles after this game, I've always played with aggro cat. So
Yeah.
it'll be worth testing how aggro cats work in this game.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
Any
gonna be
reason I-
great.
I'll expend my ammo.
The only reason I play with medic cats in this game is because the medic cats are really, really strong. Like they are really on top of their game.
Yeah, they do fucking damage.
They do damage and they also they heal you constantly.
Yeah.
Like, every time I think of drinking a potion, usually they'll mega potion me with their horns. And then they'll be like, oh, he health for you, boss.
I pressed the wrong button. Anything change again? No.
I love the lines of dialogue they have.
Yeah, just cheeky.
New situations have arisen. We have an urgent request regarding a mission for you. Please read the request description for more.
I mean, so far I didn't get a single order that is high rank only. Aside from the armor speed
Uh,
plus.
I've had some
This
Hercules
is actually a mission I
runs
liked. This actually has
from
the
the
FCS I need.
bugs.
It
And
says our
Herky
transport
drones are
team, they are
needed at
now
high
moving
rank.
from Marine Laboratory to HQ, but they are
For a
coming
lot
for
of
attack.
weapon upgrades.
Our team is being guarded by our escort team, but they are being overrun by the enemy forces. Let's be careful, all units, both friend and foe, send the same signal. Visual contact before initiating attack.
So,
Otherwise, we
what happens if I
Active
keep
battle may lead
leveling
to
up
friendly fire
the
casualties. Be selective
Bloodstone
and save as
skill
many of your units as
quest?
you can.
Does it upgrade to high rank?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, in which level?
Like the
21.
second highest safety level we've seen. Why is it a plot mission?
System engaged.
So you need to do guild quest on high rank. It's better.
Rescue as many as you can.
Well, I think I have some high rank. Well, no, I didn't. I've been just unlocked high rank investigations. I have low rank Yangaruga though.
You were
I
doing some
unlocked
guild
that
quest.
earlier. Yeah,
I
guild
thought
quest
it
for
was-
low rank Garuga. I unlocked it in expeditions earlier.
I so you just always keep an eye on what's in that expedition, yeah?
I need to do some more low rank investigating expeditions though, because I think Kirin has a glaive, and the Kirin's a low rank expedition that I can do now.
Yeah, I forget how I found this, but
Really?
this is in a really stupid location.
Yeah.
I know Kirin. Well, I know Kirin has a glaive, but I'm not sure whether you make it a high rank or low rank.
You know how you get the investigation?
You just have to kill monsters in the Everwood and free hunting.
What do you mean? You will go there and kill the monster?
You
and just wait
go
for
there
the-
on an expedition, kill as many monsters as you can, and then you'll unlock expedition quests.
And this is something you only can do solo, yeah? I mean, it's like,
Yeah, you can only unlock the quests solo, but you can do them you do them in the multiplayer hub.
yeah. It's something you need to then put time in.
Oh, look yellow in the light.
I'll post the chicken after this because I have low rank chicken now.
Yeah, but for what?
Well, you'll be able to see his armor. You'll be able to see if there's any weapons. I know there's not a glaive, but if you're gonna branch into a different weapon class, you might want the chicken weapon.
Yung Garuga has
Nice.
good weapon.
He has good weapons, yeah. I have his great sword. It's my second best great sword after the one I'm currently using.
Really?
Yeah. Chicken has a really good great sword.
Right, mail.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use it because I do have Horizon.
Thank you once again. I can't imagine what might have happened had you not
So
been there to
I'm gonna
assist. Namble did not
gonna
appear this time.
motivate
Some
themselves.
peculiar things have been discovered about this elusive character. We'll lay this information
And
to
that's
you.
weird.
Here's what
So
we know
the
about
young
the
Garuga
Nest
do that.
registered pilot Hustler 1. No one has ever actually met him. The interesting item is that the fact that a great deal of information
Well,
contained
there
on
is.
Hustler 1 have
You
been
have
erased.
you have to do the remove
My
request in
curiosity, and
order
I
to unlock the Garuga quest in low
does
rank.
matter further. No one has got anything
In
of
the house?
interest.
No, in the village.
This week there's a lot of muscle fight behind them. With quests.
You need to start. You need to start
Right,
doing
on
your
an
village.
AC
You're
resembling
falling
a powerful
behind.
man. He bets it all on a machine
I'm
gun with
giving
loads of extra ammo.
ticket on it.
Ooh, Carbolite ore. Give me that.
It says you'll see very quickly why I chose the new FCS we got.
10 minutes to deliver. This is not the
Yeah,
best
the
anything
range
right
is
now.
also a lot farther. The
You
box
need to
size is
stop
good.
sleeping the day away.
Yeah, I know. I need to try to focus. I need to look every quest I can. Looking at them now, I see.
Oh, and my farm's been upgrading. My farm's been upgrading itself because I've been using it. Your farm in this game upgrades based on how much you use it. So the more you use it, the more it upgrades.
This is not the FCS I thought it was. Holy crap, this is useless. If I lose this is my fault for not testing it.
So I need to
I need to change the FCS. This is not the one I thought it was, and that was very bad. On, right, do the test this time. Oh, I'm just gonna keep with the one I had
Don't
before.
bully in this Gargua.
We get the good one.
What did they do to you?
just wait and fuck the girl.
Oh, I'm done. Look at your Palico in his default armor.
I didn't even unlock the thing that gave me anything.
Mine's a little samurai.
Yeah, it's using the game. Put that the fucking game. Right? I'm confused now. I have no idea what to do now. I want to
Oh,
get the
that's
title.
that's not amazing.
No,
This Palico, it has last stand, unfortunately.
so what?
It means that if it dies, it never comes back.
Really?
Yep. I'll take
In
it
the
just
hunt
because I
or
want another.
prison?
I'll take it just because I want the Palico for the Meowster Hunters.
Last time you mean if to die in
Well,
the
I'll give
hunt,
two
it
tries with
doesn't like
this.
the spawn in the hunt.
Yeah, it's just
Usually, I
it's
believe
just like
keep parts
it
also.
carted at base camp forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, granted, it gets a
was
massive
easy.
attack and defense buff, but
Yeah, yeah.
when it's gone, it's gone.
But it's not like one use. You can use it again in next round.
Yeah, it'll come back for the next quest, but
Oh, I fudged that up. I don't know where it went then. Oh well. Next arena. Pow H auto. An AC resembling a powerful man, he bets it all on the machine gun and loads of extra. Didn't I beat him? Pretty sure I beat this guy, but whatever, let's go again. Wait, no, I didn't. Forgot I tried the UFCS.
Oh, this game have the hidden element?
yeah. As it should be.
What is monster boost? Okay.
What's what?
Monster bros, monster BROD material. This will be need
I believe he's saying
bros.
monster broth.
Monster Broth. Alright, that is a drop from high rank Banabra and Alteroth. In other words, kill some bugs, you'll get some.
Yeah.
Robin Sleek, we're hooking for rapid movement. His weapon of choice is the pulse rifle.
Anyway, here's the chicken you ordered. Anyway, here's the chicken I ordered.
Oh, what the fuck? I think the blue star armor. It's a level 7.
The what armor?
The one you got from the two Russian quest. Dude, this
Oh,
armor
yeah.
is insane. It's it's an 87 fucking armor. How should have an 87 armor from a low rank event?
You don't. You just need some of the tickets from the low rank event to make a high rank armor. The rest of the materials should be high rank materials. You need
No,
to.
no, all of these are low rank, and you just need Ras Maru and Ras Blade, and you can get this
Oh
low rank.
right. In which case it is a low rank armor. It's just a higher. It's just a higher rarity. There is a high rank version of it which we will do soon. The G rank one is actually one of the meta sets for this game.
Really?
Yeah, the G rank Star Knight is a meta set. But then again,
Does
the
it look
4U, but then again, like the 4U meta is like really weird. The meta
Yeah.
sets aren't the meta sets in 4U aren't the best sets in the game. They're just the easiest ones to make
Yeah, it makes sense.
because, ironically, 4U doesn't have a meta because there's so many ways of going about getting what you want. There's no real meta.
Yeah, yeah,
There's just a few popular sets.
yeah.
Test mode engaged.
Nice.
Which in my mind makes them the meta sets
Where's
because
this one?
meta is
It's
about
definitely a lot wider for
popularity
this
more
one.
than it is about power.
Yeah,
So yeah, the Star Knight G rank is technically a meta set, but meta doesn't exist in 4U.
yeah.
Did mine change finally?
And everything
Yours is
like me,
toned
Shapla,
and
Yasuna,
tempered as
the
fighting
rest of
styles.
them
Abilities
build
are no longer in doubt.
is aren't meta sets, but they're stronger than meta
So Inmate
sets.
Hill released
Yeah.
Fuse Conqueror's Arena. His nickname is Grim Reaper.
Because the old world is
Sounds
like that. Because it was because it was so small, there weren't many players of it. There is no real defined meta for the old games.
makes sense.
It's cute. It means you get to design. It's so good though because it means you get to make your own meta.
That's the best in. Just like this is what I do in Warrior and Warrior. The problem is there's some stuff inherently just bad. You're just gonna
Yeah.
do it.
But in this game, that's not the case. Like, there's no this piece is inherently better. Sometimes you can just pick one based on fashion because it has the same skills as like 3 other pieces.
Yeah,
So you also get a decent degree of fashion, and you can like tweak and build around literally every tiny little detail. Like if you have a charm that has 6 points, and if you have a charm that has 5 points, you can use different pieces and get the same result as if you had a charm that would had 6
Howdy, it's
points.
been a while. I've come across some tangential
Yeah.
information in regards to
That sort of thing.
involved with Nightball. You can get all corporate sponsors involved
Or
with
let's
Nightball
say
to
you have a
rapid
really
success
good
and quickly disappear.
let's say you've got a really good agitator charm.
Project are probably
You
trying to
can
destroy the
now
company.
you can now mix a few pieces of monkey with it, and then you've got maxed out agitator, and then you can obviously, and then you can get your other skills in from other pieces. There's like 10 different ways of going about each of the sets me and the boys make. And it's about finding the one that allows you to either squeeze that extra skill or finding the one that looks the nicest.
yeah. That should be the case always.
It's so good. Like I have some sets where I use the Kushala chess piece, and other sets where I use the Shigaru chess piece. But they both do the same thing for the set. They're both handicraft 3, and
Yeah.
2 slots. They're literally identical for what I'm using them for.
System
But
engaged.
sometimes I'll want the white, and sometimes I'll want the silver with the cape. It depends on how the rest of the armor looks.
Yeah, makes sense.
It seems as though I am not his target.
It's that kind of thing. It's like which one looks the nicest sometimes, because these 2 pieces do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Now, granted,
Right.
they aren't the same because they're alternate skills, they're substitute skills, they're different. But if I'm only using it for one skill,
Yeah. It's there.
it doesn't matter which one I use. The 4U is also decent for fashion, even though there's no layers.
Yeah. But it's like I said, you can wear it. You can give it a chance. don't know why I made a sword. I forgot the fucking sword text exists.
That's because you're not playing on Switch.
What is the relic different from the last two?
Oh, this is an average sized chicken.
People who have
Nothing
too
too
much
big,
power
nothing
will
too
destroy
small.
everything. You are one of those people.
Like, I didn't encounter a single relic yet.
You're not going to until we start hitting like the really high ranks of Guild Quest.
Mission accomplished, yay!
We've just been informed that all enemy units have retreated. I'll contact you later regarding Nightfall.
Not sure why he locked himself in a room.
Target achieved.
Right, a low rank you almost never get a relic. High rank you sometimes get a relic. At G rank you're almost guaranteed a relic.
So you may have destroyed Nineball, but why does he still exist in the arena? There's still no useful data pertaining to Hustler 1, but we have been able to identify the group responsible for tampering with his data.
Chicken, please.
It was the Nest. There is no mistaking the fact that Raven's Nest was tampering with his data. I'm still not sure how Hustler 1 is connected to the Nest, but I do know this. The Nest isn't just a normal Raven support organization, but also something else.
This is what I hate in all games. Fireballs are
AC
explosive.
causes the ground to shake. He's a
They're
heavyweight
not
in his
just
attack
fire.
style. The match.
Like, they have fucking
The
radius.
attack style is being
Even
a
if it didn't hit you.
freaking deadweight who doesn't move.
They just explode.
Remember this guy for being very, very bad. Well, I just fucked it up. I died. Let's I can do this. Oh my god, really?
Right. In this console. They just move a lot. They need to feel up. The L fucking button is broken in my console.
Chicken, please.
I should not have won that. I should not have won that from the start to the misplay.
Ooh, got the air
Oh.
brake.
Okay. Named after a goddess and before the Great Destruction, Pandora is described on the AC. Looks like there's a moonlight in the Wom finger. But considering the game it is, I should be okay.
Thanks for the Demon Horn Cap. I've just boosted him into a partial fighter now, so he'll play Demon Horns. Thank you, John Silver.
Hello.
Hey, Drew.
So I'll take a bit longer than usual.
That's the beak break.
Is this guy even really shot
You
at me
don't
this
shadow
entire
track
time?
here. You just gone back an area.
Since I'm waiting for this thing to upload, I'll jump back on for you. I still need glossy drone stuff.
Everything. Hey, chicken. Hey, chicken.
Well, time for the last mission on this.
Oh, God. I'm so glad he doesn't do any damage at this point. Got him.
Been a while, congratulations on reaching the second highest rung in the arena ladder. I never thought you would achieve such success. Your skills have far exceeded my original estimation of you. You have become too powerful. Do you remember I
Get
told
your
you
chicken
you'd
carbs,
meet
Ahmed.
one day? Well, that day's arrived.
You're not even in chat.
Did he get mad at chickens?
Factory near I succeeded. No one knows of it. I'm waiting there. Scientists attacked. We haven't targeted the best AC in the arena. Lives even after defeat. Think you figured it all out? Come meet me at
Oh, he's on PSN.
System engaged.
Do I even have glossy drone in my expeditions? No, I don't. I've got Booyaku.
Me and Ahmed both have it.
The only reason if you can get him over here, he doesn't go in. He can't actually enter the door. Not sure why they coded that, but they did.
Well, you're jumping in, Keith.
Yeah, you two in the gathering hub on your own.
We're in the gathering hub.
All of these were formed by me.
I can't find you.
For the sole purpose of recreating
You
the
should be
world
looking
and
for
humankind
Treta.
with it.
My name.
That's the duty to which I've been entrusted.
There's a Regina.
Those who wield too much power.
Look at that monkey suit.
They are simply not part of the program.
The monkey flip moment.
Protect mankind and this world. I intend to fulfill this task. Modifying program, final level.
Alright, this annoying thing. Forgot about this.
All system checks are complete.
Oh, I don't have it. I only have Garuga and Kutku. You have to ask Ahmed.
Combat mode is now engaged.
So, anyways, who's watching, I will save state this because, as you saw from the prior thing, it's a joke,
Are we heading back to the PS
and
Hang chat or?
it fully heals you before you get into here.
I don't know. Yes, I think Yasna's still streaming.
Yep, I'm actually on the last level now.
Target verified. Commencing hostilities.
We'll stay in here till the end of the stream, then we'll jump over to PS10.
Yeah, the thing I've got is a young factory on mine.
I have Garuga. If you want big chicken.
I need
Okay.
Fussy Groom. I need Fussy Groom.
Well, that's all, man. He's the one with the Visa registered. Oh, you
How do
can't
you-
even join. You can't even join check-in. He's HR3
Yeah, I'm still Hunter Rank 1. I've just got my urgent.
Also, look at the different factions in here now.
They both wearing the same armor,
No one knows.
except he's wearing the Rathalos headpiece.
My arms and my legs are different as well.
And somehow there I just got it really quick. The fight's just... It just depends how
Also,
much he
my
does plain
palico is
mode.
different.
How do you even register guild quests?
So you need to do an expedition first, which I know you haven't unlocked yet unless you've been doing your offline.
That's what I'm doing. Yankoku was expedition.
Well, honestly,
Then
for
you
the
go
PlayStation
into,
1, this
you
is a
press
nice
start and
cutscene.
go on to page 2, guild quests, manage list, X to select and start to register.
Oh no. Yeah, I got one Hunter Fussy Groom. Why can't I?
X
There
and
we
then
go.
start.
Yeah, I got it.
The instructions are on screen. Also, I'm using the crab claw as my greatsword now.
You're exploding Isaac City, a single
Right,
Raven
you should
received a
able to
party in
join
the
it
arena. Its
now.
destination unknown.
Level 1 Flossy
Logging out to this
Groom.
event, all Raven says functions cease
Look at
completely.
this crab claw on my back.
And yay, there we go, we finished the game. A few levels I didn't do, but as you saw, the levels in this aren't really much of anything. And that one boat mission is just awful.
Hello.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be probably doing Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke with
what kind
Joe
of
again tomorrow.
file you look for
Thanks,
in this game?
thanks for watching.